we are. Welcome back, N.y.a show. This is Big 80. I'm almost to 100 in a way, but Big 80 got a story for y'all this week. Appreciate everybody that's been tuning into the show always. I want to take a moment to say shout out to my dog Wiggy over there at me, MyLife Society. I'm gonna put her channel down at the bottom. She shouted me out during her latest episode. I want y'all to go and check that out. It's a reaction video, as well as Big Pinchay, my dog Pinchay. He's been on the show before. He just dropped off his new album, Just Living. It's out on all streaming sites, and that will be at the bottom as well for you guys to pick that up. I hope everybody had a great week, and I just want to take a moment to dive into this story. Nigeria Muslims in Sokoto support murder of Christian woman over blasphemy. Hundreds of protests against the arrest of the culprit. So here we are. Protesters were aligning. One moment, yeah. The protesters were asked by security personnel to stay away from the palace, which further irked the mob. The police had to use tear gas shells against the mob. They also fired warning shots in the air to disperse the crowd. So we got a big F word going on right here in Nigeria. You have a Christian woman that basically was on a WhatsApp with classmates in school and said, hey, I don't think that we should be giving religious takes, or I guess putting religious information here in the chat. They reported this as being blasphemous, and then they stoned her to they took her life. I'm not going into that. They took her life. Some reports mentioned her name is Deborah Samuel. Some reports mentioned that Deborah had only objected to religious content being shared in a college WhatsApp. They were attempts to rescue the victim, but they did not succeed because of the size of the mob. Following the incident, police arrested 2 men. Initially, a search for other suspects based on the footage circulating on social media. Please don't go looking for the footage. After the protests took to the streets, demands for their release and additional police force was brought in. So here you have the murderers. Most of the people in Nigeria, like, yeah, like they should have done that. They should have dragged her out. Don't talk bad on our prophet. You going to the state. That's what we living in 2022. So that's what they told this. That's basically what they told this young lady. That was all right. So the Sultan of the Sultan of Sokoto, the highest spiritual form among Muslims in Nigeria, said he condemned the murder of the young girl and demanded actions against the corporate. They said that Nigeria is one of the most concentrated places over there, most concentrated countries, and that is partially split between Muslim and Christians, and the Muslims are in the north. They say. And it's no different than when the mob used to come and get you from the jail back in the 1800s. They'll come and get you from the jail and then drag a black man or a black woman out of jail and just take action into their own hand. The only people that you saw in these videos was people like this. Let me get off this. Let me stop sharing. The only people that you've seen in these videos was people that look like me, dark hair, and they even hair on mine, but they all black folks, and basically just said that because they didn't agree with something that someone said regarding religion, they had the right to pull this young lady out. Listen, y'all, pull this young lady out of school, torture her, and then take her life. And now you have the people over there saying, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. In their protests, they bring in extra security just to guard against the people saying, nah, that was cool. And you got lawyers that's already dressing up to help these guys, and they've not been charged with murder. I just think that is crazy. Hey, like I'm just a black man over here in America, descendant of the enslaved, you know what I'm saying? But I can comment on what's going on. I can't touch what's going on over there. It's only viral. I can only share the story and just put, and just put the information out there. But it is truly terrible that we are in 2022 and that you cannot share your different opinions when it comes to religion in certain parts of this world that we all live, breathe, shit, piss, enjoy life, all that. It's certain parts of this world where you cannot just freely give off these vibes that don't hurt nobody. They just words. You just one person just getting your thoughts off. it's truly just it's truly unfortunate. Prayers to this young lady's family. If there's a GoFundMe that's going to be started, I'll look into that to post that information for her. But she's on the other, they're over in Africa and Nigeria, so who knows what'll truly be going on from this family, and the amount of fake accounts that are probably gained up to try and get a piece of this by now is probably insane. If I was to try to put in her name on GoFundMe. But let me know what you think. Is it a matter of, hey, Greg, hey, N.y.a, I need more information into this story before I say, yeah, it's cool what they did, or no, it's not? Or is it based off your own beliefs? If anybody talk bad in your opinion on your leader or your prophet is off with the heads? Or is this truly an atrocious act related to religion in this world? So just let me know what your thoughts is. N.y.a show 80. Sorry, a little mixy this show, so I may have gotten in my bag a little much, but this really bothered me. Like, I was thinking of something else for the show, and I came across this, did my research to make sure that it was real, a real story, because I didn't believe it was real at first. So shout out to the people that put the real source out there. Shout out to TikTok. But please don't go looking for the videos. I only did it for research purposes. So if you're not in this game to research and put out stories, I would not suggest that you go watch any videos related to what I'm talking about. It's the N.y.a show, episode 80, and I'll see y'all next week.